is going on, everybody? Back with another episode here of RC Propaganda, and today I'm going to install my slash parts. I got my chassis here, my low center of gravity one. This piece goes to it, and I got the Nerf bars, and I'm going to put it in my bell crank aluminum one here from Hot Racing. And I have to take my transmission apart because yesterday at the race I had an issue. I'm not sure if it is a slipper clutch or that little pin on my gear in there broke again. I already replaced that inside the transmission for the clutch. I'm hoping it's not that because I have to pull the whole tranny apart. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to order the Proline Racing transmission so then that way I have less problems. I'm still not sure. We'll see. I'm trying to make this one work. I'm trying to do upgrades slowly, so I want to see what my lap times get down to after I do this chassis and bell crank. Yesterday I got third and second in two of my races, but the last two races I didn't do so good. The very last race, the transmission went, so I was out of the race. But I'm going to install this stuff, and I'll talk a little bit and show a little bit about it, just in case anyone wants to see how it goes. It's a pretty simple install. There's a bunch of videos out there on it already. But I just figured I'd do my own thing here and put this on my channel so you can see. It'll be a nice 4K footage. It's going to hopefully look real crispy here. And yeah, so I'm going to get into this and let's do it. Okay, so here you can see my plastic bell crank. So before I put the new chassis on, I have to take all of this stuff off here to put it on the Hot Racing one, and it should be rather simple. Oh yeah, the sucker looks nice. Let's see what we got. The little bearings, bushings. Oh yeah, here's the piece. It's already got the little bar. It's a little carbon fiber bar put on it there. Nice. Okay, so Sherboshard. Not sure though. So you need this. Is where the new bell crank is going to go on this lower piece of the lower center of gravity chassis, 5831. So I think I have to use these screws instead of these ones here that came out of the bell crank. So I'm going to open these up and see. I just don't remember where these go. Okay. So let's open this up. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna feed my servo through this little slot here, my little wire. Well, I can't quite get this steering set up, so I'm going to pass this up for now. It looks like that's how it goes, but it just doesn't seem right. You know, I'm not sure here how that goes. I could take off the servo saver and just mount this arm, but I'm not sure what's going on here. I have to figure it out. Okay, so I got everything all done here, but I couldn't do my back section because I said in my last video something went wrong at the track. Well, it's the same problem again. That pin for the slipper clutch shaft here keeps breaking off. I did look for another solution. I have to use some associated parts on a different machined piece, but some of the stuff is on back order. So all said and done, it was like $42. I might as well just wait and then buy a whole nother transmission. So I'm just going to buy another one of these for $3 in my hobby shop tomorrow, and I can get this thing all put back together. So let me show you here what I got. The screws here for the Nerf bars. Just take them off the old chassis so you can bolt those up. The battery tie down, you have to make sure you get this little piece that I'm pointing to right here, so that way the little arms on there can slide in. It's just held on with 2 screws. Then I need 1, 2, and 3 screws to hold on that like bottom piece of the chassis there. But everything's all set up. I got my servo all straightened out. So everything is all good to go. I mean, it's relatively simple. You just take off a few screws and the whole front pieces just come off, and you just put everything back on. My ESC, I relocated to here. You just put this some different screws in to hold it on. You can't use those fat ones that were holding it on to the other chassis. So I just had some extra screws. I just used those. So it is all ready. You don't need to use that other piece there. The transmission is just going to slide right onto this back plate. So hopefully this will help, and I'll be able to get some faster lap times. That's my goal here, is just to get better on the track. But that's my low center of gravity chassis, and I'll definitely be making an impressions video and let you guys know what I think of it.